Good evening. Good evening, Nebraska. It's great to be with you. 2 years ago tonight, I was in Gearing, obviously, and today I've been in South Sioux City, Blair, and Wayne, and I'm so grateful to be here with you, with folks from across the state. I've already seen a lot of you constituents, shall I say. I'm so grateful to be a part of what I call Team Nebraska. In Washington, our delegation, we work well together. I'm proud of the opportunity that we have to work together. We're productive, and that I can work on the House side with Don Bacon and Mike Flood, and obviously on the Senate side with Senator Fisher and Senator Ricketts. There's not a day that goes by that I would take for granted the opportunity that I have to represent Nebraskans in Washington. When you look at the contrast of the last almost 4 years already to the 4 prior, and what we were able to do with creating more opportunity through better tax policy, we did the right thing in 2017 by reforming our tax policy. We grew revenue by growing the economy. Wages increased at a faster rate than executive compensation. We shrunk income inequality. Let me repeat that. We shrunk income inequality. That's what America needed at the time. Quite honestly, America needs it again. And so I'm confident that Americans are showing up and letting their neighbors know that we need Donald Trump back in the White House. We need that Republican majority in the Senate. Keep and grow the Republican majority in the House so that we can deliver for the American people. There's a lot at stake. I work a lot on trade. I call it Nebraska's footprint in the world, where we want to export our agriculture products to countries around the world. And we did a lot of that when Donald Trump was in the White House, and we have seen a trade deficit grow for agriculture under Joe Biden. That is wrong. The last time a president failed to negotiate a single trade agreement was Jimmy Carter. And there are way too many similarities between that period of time and the last almost 4 years. So I'm glad that the American people are speaking up and they're speaking out. And there's, like I said, there's so much at stake, and that we can work together as the delegation is very important. We're a mighty 5, I would like to say, and that's in contrast to some much larger delegations, but the synergy that we have and the cooperation that we have, we can promote biofuels together, work on policies to create more opportunity across the board, but there are so many contrasts and things that we are missing from the last 4 years that I hope we can once again see here in a couple of months. But with a heads up here later this evening with the outcome. Again, thank you to each and every one of you who show up time and time again. So many familiar faces here tonight. We've got 3 very different congressional districts in Nebraska, and the fact that we can come together on the things that I know are important to you is absolutely vital. You know, we've seen these ballot measures. I salute all of you for getting involved with the ballot measures, that we can protect life, that we can send a message across the nation with what we have done here. That is my hope here this evening, that we can tell other states that we can defend life with the ballot measures that we have. So I salute all of you who have been involved with that. Opportunity scholarships. I hope we retain what the legislature very diligently offered to the American people, to young people, to have a brighter future with the opportunity scholarships. And I'm impressed with the numbers across the 3rd District coming in, that the legislature will send all Republicans in the 3rd District to the state capitol come January. And that makes a difference. As you know, I don't have to tell you that. But again, I am so grateful to stand here this evening, but to also introduce a great colleague, Senator Rick, that we can have the delegation. You know, we meet every Wednesday morning. Welcome many of you to the Nebraska Breakfast. And if you haven't done that yet, I urge you to join us on a Wednesday morning as we gather at the Capitol on the Senate side to welcome you to the Nebraska breakfast. So he really needs no introduction, but Senator Ricketts, previously Governor Ricketts, has done so much for Nebraska, for promoting ideas, and for sharing his background and insight with fellow senators, House members, folks across Nebraska and across America. So please help me welcome U.S. Senator Pete Ricketts.